A very pleasant morning to one and all present here. I, Varnai Kapoor, along with my classmates of 8th are here to present numbers on the topic Ancient versus Modern India. India is a country of great wealth and potential. There are many different languages, races, religions, and customs. There are also many differences in the country itself. The land includes broad plains, deserts, thick jungles, mountains, and tropical lowlands. All these differences within one country create different needs and different standards of living. Now, let us see some differences between modern and ancient India. The first topic is technology.
Technology. Modern India is more technologically advanced than ancient India. Modern India has access to advanced technologies such as smartphone, internet, and computers, which were not available in ancient India. Now let us see some daily routine before and after invention of smartphone. How people would get up in the morning without smartphone.
Now let us see some daily routines after the invention of smartphone.
Oh, what a change! Next topic is sharing and cooperation. In those days, people used to eat together and share their food. Let us see how.
But what about now? Let us see the situation after the invention of smartphones. Oh God, nowadays the whole sharing is caring has completely lost its importance. Now let us remember how our ancestors used to spend their time by playing games.
I used to wonder how our ancestors were to help. I crack status because of this physical game. Now, let's just look out a situation after the invention of smartphones.
मार बलमीरा मार
ये गया
मार मार क्या कर रही है
बहन तेरा तो आओ
Oh no, these days smartphones have taken place of our traditional games.
Now let us have a look how two generations considered their moral values before smartphone. Let us have a look at the situation after the smartphone.
It is so sad to see. These days people have lost their moral values. That's not good.
Education. Education was highly valued in ancient India, but it was only available to a single few. Today, education is much more accessible to people of all backgrounds. In ancient India, there was a Gurukula system of education in which a pupil after the age of 7 lives in the house of his guru or teacher and studies the Veda and other subjects under his guru's guidance. The pupil resides in the ashram till he turns 20 years. Many gurukuls were named after the sages, situated in forests in serene and peaceful surroundings. Hundreds of students used to learn together in gurukuls. Ancient education was often informal, taking place in settings like apprenticeships or through oral traditions. Education was primarily reserved for the elite, limiting access for the general population. Curriculum focused on classical literature, philosophy, and rhetoric. Students held passive role in learning, and teachers had held high authority. Let us see a scene of Gurukul.
ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देव्यस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्
ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः।
आज का पाठ यही समाप्त होता है।
प्रणाम गुरुजी।
Modern education aims for widespread access and making education more inclusive for all students. It is highly structured and common to standardized curricula and institutions. A wide range of subjects is taught, including science, technology, and vocational skills. Both systems have their strengths and their weaknesses, and blend approach can potentially lead to a more well education system. Now, let us see a scene of model classroom.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Sit down. Tia, please.
In this chapter, we will learn about some areas of natural resources like coal, petroleum, and natural gas. These were formed from the dead remains of living organisms fossils. So these are all known as fossil fuels.
Okay, sit down. So, coal, petroleum, and natural gas were formed from the dead remains of living organisms, so they are known as fossil fuels. Okay, students, we will continue the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Government. Ancient India had a monarchy system of government. There were many different governments throughout ancient India, but the most common was a simple monarchy, in which king held the majority of power and relied on the nobility to control the land and bring in tax. Now let us see the government and the judicial system of ancient India.
दरबार की कार्यवाही शुरू की जाए।
प्रणाम महाराज।
आपकी क्या समस्या है?
मेरे खेत पर किसी ने कब्जा कर लिया, कृपया मेरी मदद कीजिए।
मंत्रीवर, आप इनकी सहायता करें।
जो आज्ञा महाराज।
आगे की कार्यवाही शुरू की जाए।
प्रणाम महाराज।
आपकी क्या समस्या है?
महाराज, फसल खराब होने के कारण मुझे आर्थिक सहायता की जरूरत है।
वित्त मंत्रीवर, आप इनकी सहायता करें।
जो आज्ञा।
मेरे राजपा का कार्य आज से मैं मेरे पुत्र को सौंप रहा हूँ।
महाराज की जय। महाराज की जय।
Modern India is a democratic republic which has a constitution and elected representatives. There is a council of ministers with the prime minister as its head and who advise the president, who is the constitution head of the country. Now let us see the government and the judicial system of modern India.
क्या तुम्हें पता है कल वोटिंग है?
वोटिंग? मुझे वोटिंग करना नहीं पसंद, मैं नहीं जाने वाली।
वही वोटिंग करने का क्या फायदा है?
अरे, वोटिंग करना जरूरी है। इलेक्शन हमें अपनी सरकार चुनने का मौका देता है।
ये तो गलत है। मैं तो कल वोटिंग करने जाऊंगी।
हाँ, तुम लोगों को जरूर जाना चाहिए। पर उसका मतलब ही क्या है?
वोट करने से अलग-अलग मिनिस्टर जैसे डिफेंस मिनिस्टर, होम मिनिस्टर, फाइनेंशियल मिनिस्टर और अलग-अलग और भी मिनिस्टर चूज किए जाते हैं।
वोटिंग करने से मिनिस्ट्री फॉर्म होती है और फिर गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म होती है। गवर्नमेंट हमारे लिए काम करती है, इसीलिए हमें वोटिंग करनी चाहिए।
ठीक है, तो कल हम सब साथ में जाएंगे वोटिंग।
ठीक है, तो फिर कल मिलते हैं।
Healthcare. Ancient India had a well-developed system of Ayurvedic medicine. Ancient Indian health system includes practice of yoga for maintaining balance of physical and spiritual health. Shastra Karma dealing with surgery and Ayurveda. The Ayurvedic treatment plans were having many valuable medicinal plants. Shushruta Samhita describes 700 medicinal plants.
Modern India is a mixture of traditional and modern healthcare system. Acharya Charak was the father of Indian medicine. He was born in 300 BC and one of the principal contributors to the ancient art and science of Ayurveda, a system of medicine developed in ancient India. Ancient Indians made great advancement in medicine, as exemplified the works by the Shashruta and the Charak among others. Communication. There are 15 national languages organized by the Indian Constitution. These are spoken over 1600 dialects. Add to this overpopulation 900 million today, you will get to know different ways of communication take place. In ancient India, people used to communicate through letters and messengers. Communication methods in ancient India used human beings, animals, birds, etc. For example, human runners if distance include 5 to 20 km, horses for larger distances, pigeons for difficult terrain, etc. While in modern India there is various access to firm communication through radio, television, telephone, mobile phone, newspaper, email and social media. These all are the modern modes of communication.
In ancient India, buying or selling of products was done through barter system. In barter system, people exchange different goods for trading. Now let us have a look how barter system works.
प्रणाम प्रणाम। क्या आपके पास चावल है? हाँ, पर उसके बदले आपके पास देने के लिए क्या है? मेरे पास गेहूं है। ठीक, धन्यवाद।
प्रणाम।
प्रणाम।
क्या आपके पास गेहूं है?
हाँ, पर उसके बदले आपके पास देने के लिए क्या है?
मैं आपको बाजरा दूंगा।
ठीक है, धन्यवाद।
Wonderful, but there are still many issues associated with barter system. Points on the issues associated with barter system. Precious metal was shaped, stamped, printed as a legal method for trade. Ancient coins were made out of gold, silver, and copper. Since the ancient era, coins in India have depicted gods, goddesses, kings, and other motifs. While the ones in the medieval period, issued by the kings in North India, depicted it bear inscriptions in Persian, Arabic, and the ones in South India depicted beautiful motifs coupled with legends.
With time and over countries, different metals were being used to make coins. They were made with different methods, stamped differently, and unique marks and designs on them. Today, the Indian government authorized the Indian notes and the coins. These Indian coins and notes carry the seal of the Indian government, notable, whereas modern coins are made of copper and nickel.
Economy. Ancient India was primarily an agricultural society, while modern India has a diverse economy with various sectors such as IT, manufacturing, and services.
Social structure. Social structure of ancient India was based on caste system, which was very rigid. Today, caste system still exists, but it is not as rigid as it was in ancient times.
Travel. Ancient Indians used to travel by foot, bullock carts, and boats, while modern Indians have access to transportation, such as cars, buses, trains, and trains.
Clothes. Ancient Indians wore traditional clothing such as dhoti and sari, while modern Indians wear a mix of traditional and western clothing.
These were some of the topics we covered in ancient and modern India.